Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This.
Hold on.
I can't.
Go ahead, man.
Motherfuckers gonna go straight from work. What are you, a maniac? Why would I go to work and then go to the supermarket?
Sit in traffic to stand in traffic.
Oh my god. I'm going home. What if you got a dookie and you do that shit first?
You say dookie?
She did. Dookie.
You don't say dookie?
Zaga.
I've
No,
said
I'm an
dookie
adult.
in years.
I say poo.
You have to poop. You have to toot.
Yeah.
All set?
Offset. Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's
Whoop,
definitely
whoop,
said.
whoop, whoop. Skirt, skirt. Yeah. Mama. What else they be saying?
They usually repeat the word that the other person last said.
Other person.
Good. Good one.
Good one. Skirt.
I will show you screwed. I just said screwed with an accent.
All right. Episode
Yeah. Sorry, good.
89.
Almost out of the 80s.
Almost.
Golly.
We're going to rush ourselves out the 80s. That's why we're here
Yeah,
today.
Wow.
Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This.
Yeah.
In the building, we got Darren.
Bim.
Genevieve.
Hey.
Hey.
Hi, Jen.
And if you're listening closely, we are all one step away from the infirmary. Darren is stuffy.
Y'all master.
Jen is on something. I haven't figured it out yet.
I'm high on life.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Uh-huh.
I'm-
Put your finger on that.
No, pause your life.
No,
I'll
not
put a
that. You mean weirdo?
Ew.
He said, ew.
Oh my god. You sick too?
Yeah, man.
You just say you took
Yeah,
tussin?
that's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
man.
Uh,
It's all stupid.
What do you? Is there like a Nigerian thing that you guys have that, like, if somebody's sick, you
Vicks.
use this?
Oh, rub.
Yes.
Or rub.
Rub. With the it had like the red
Yeah,
cover.
yeah.
Yeah. So when we were kids, what would we do? Hot water in a bucket with Vicks in it. Get a blanket or something like that and put it over your head with the bucket. And then just let the
steam.
vapors get up in you. And if you got a cough, runny nose, spit, let all that shit go in the bucket. All that shit, just let it all go. Yeah.
The
Sweat
early
it out.
vaporizer.
Thank you. Before these stupid diffusers and shit. Homemade thing.
Homemade tin. You just need hot water.
That's
You guys
it.
too?
No, I've never heard that in my life. That was amazing.
What do you?
I mean, my dad used to just put a little bit like Bengay or something in a coffee mug, water, and then microwave that and put a little towel or something over it and just breathe that in. But he didn't let his stuff fall out.
He had the compact version.
Compact vaporizer.
Oh.
They should make that for your work desk.
It's true.
But you got to get the stuff out. So
I mean, I guess eventually he probably blew his nose.
eventually, Haitians
stay
have
to
this
watch.
thing called
Voodoo. She's dumb. She makes it so much worse.
She does, because she's like in tears. She
She is
slapping
dumb.
her knee. Look at her slapping her knee.
Because I wasn't ready for that. The idea was voodoo can cure you is hilarious.
And our countries do voodoo too.
The whole thing was just funny.
We don't use it for sickness, but we have this thing called Louis Mascatil.
Say again?
Louis Mascatil.
Okay.
Wheat? The eight?
Mascatil.
Oh.
I don't know what it means. But it's this little, usually it's like in a little bottle. It smells god awful, but they rub it on their hands like to
your
get it
hands
nice
sound
and
ashy?
warm. No, it's just because my hands are rough. Look, touch them. They're not ashy though, right? They're just
No,
rough.
they're not.
He
Ladies and
builds
gentlemen.
bathrooms and stuff with those hands.
And so my parents rub it on my chest and the back, and you go to sleep like that, and you wake up usually all cleared up by morning.
You still got it?
I've been using it for the boys. I feel like such my dad. I'd be like, wearing my little wife beater. And I'm like, hey, come on, lift up your hand, lift up, come on.
Damn right.
It smells terrible. It smells so bad, but it works. I don't know why I haven't used it on myself.
Right.
'Cause my boys are a priority, man, not me.
Are they not feeling well right now?
Yeah,
Damn.
both of them have runny noses and all that stuff.
So the wife's holding it down.
Yeah, for the
POP.
moment, until she's gonna get it after we
Oh, for sure.
got rid of it. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. You all will feel the wrath.
Yes. God bless her.
That's just hilarious that he literally just had the shit on his hands, rubbed 2 children, and then washed it off of his own hands.
To go take some medicine.
Like the leftovers, you have to like rub it on their pillow, so when they sleep, the liquid gets into their nose. So I really, after I'm done, there's not much on my hands.
And then what'd you do with that?
And
Not
then I
much.
usually wash it.
There, instead of putting a little bit here.
Nope.
Like while I'm here,
I might as well.
might as well.
And then,
Might as well.
You do the Vicks vapor rub as well.
Whatever.
Man, well, it sucks being all stuffy and all.
It's trash.
Yeah, it's like, why?
Fucking start. I woke up this morning like 6:30. I said, nope. Felt it on my throat. No. Got my shit together. Went to Walmart right first thing in the morning.
You might bucket. And
I haven't done that in a long time. I should do it though.
You should.
Dylan will be like, what the fuck is wrong with my
Do the
dad?
compact version.
I should, but I want to get it out.
Nah,
Yeah, get it out.
You got to do
No,
the whole
like
thing.
everything.
Matter of fact, it is your duty as his father to teach him, so that way when he'll look at you weird, but he'll be like, "Oh, the shit worked." And when he has kids, he'll end up doing this weird shit. Hey, your grandfather used to do this back in the day.
Damn, we gotta pass it down.
You gotta pass it down.
If I'm not feeling, I can't do it tomorrow. If I'm not feeling well Friday, still, I'm doing it.
Do it.
Boy, bring me a bucket. Boil some water.
He'd be like, a bucket?
A bucket.
Kids don't use buckets for nothing these days. They don't even know what a bucket is. They don't wash cars. They don't do shit.
She's an angry adult right now.
That's true, because even mopping, they got Swiffers. So they don't, what do they need a bucket for?
They don't make sandcastles.
Wow. This is a bad idea. We just talk about taking drugs, but my throat is dry.
Listen, let me tell you something.
I need liquid.
You know what there's a cup here for you, friend. You want me to
So,
pass you one?
yeah, so I'm going to drink alcohol because it's the only liquid on the table. As
There's
I'm
ice.
looking at a bottle of water also.
I put my mouth on it. You don't want to get my
I
germs.
don't want your germs.
Because I'm not sick. And if you get my germs and you're sick already, it'll make it worse.
Yes,
That's how AIDS works.
Wow.
You ever heard that? Like,
You ever heard that?
like there's different types of AIDS. So like one person can have one type. I'm not making this up, Ben.
I'm listening,
You're
yo.
laughing it way too hard.
But I'm listening.
Did you put ice in there?
I don't need no ice.
Okay.
It got to be warm. Sorry.
Sorry.
One type.
So
different
if
types
this
of
person
AIDS.
has AIDS 1 or whatever, and this person has AIDS 17 or whatever, and then they have sex, they can infect each other, and then somebody can end up with 2 different types of AIDS. You never heard that? Oh my God. When we're done.
I never heard that neither.
Oh my gosh. Now you're Googling it.
No, we're not doubting it.
Whatever.
But how come they ain't never had no different aid name? You know what I'm saying?
No 2 AIDS are alike.
But it's just AIDS still. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how it is. I hate talking about ailments because it's real. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think I've ever heard somebody like it was only age 3. It's not that bad.
Right. you know
No,
what
they
I'm
don't.
saying?
They don't have new names.
But it's all just under the AIDS umbrella.
Yeah.
Which age you got? 4 or 5?
No, it's not like that.
But it's just my AIDS. Like, you have your AIDS.
Everybody
it's
has
my
their
AIDS.
own.
Yeah.
All right. These-
I'm sure we have stuff to talk about besides AIDS X.
So
The AIDS version.
AIDS X.
2.3.
Jen, how do I find the results from the thing that we
AIDS test?
posted? Babe, you stop it right now. Don't you feed into this.
That's magic.
Hacks magic. How I saw it coming.
Oh, were you trying
That's
to
how
put
you got
that
the
on
AIDS.
TV? Wow, relax. Was that going to be on the TV?
It can be.
Oh, that's what you had that for?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Don't apologize. So, Jen, how do I help me, Jen?
What do you want?
You know how we asked the questions
Uh-huh.
Oh.
that we
Scroll up.
ignored? We didn't scroll up.
Like go to the thing and then swipe up on your phone.
That doesn't help.
Oh, so while we figure that out, I'll let
I don't
people
know
know
what
what the
you're
hell we're
looking at,
talking about.
though.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Thanksgiving week. Here
ask
we
a
are,
question?
the day before
No, does it
Thanksgiving,
disappear from last?
faithfully potting for you guys to provide content. So, in lieu of such things, we didn't want to just give you typical Thanksgiving chatter. We also wanted to go back to last week
All those things.
because we asked y'all to ask questions, and you did ever so graciously,
You
and
gonna
we
answer questions?
and we never answered them. So, at the moment,
Okay, I guess.
Darren is being assisted by Jen, so that we
That's
can
a sad place to
now-
be, being assisted by me. First of all, you didn't ask me if I wanted to answer no questions.
There's 2 other people here that can answer. Do you want to answer questions though, Jen?
Yeah.
Oh, see?
She made it sound like it was like, absolutely not.
Why else am I here?
So we're gonna answer some questions. But I'm sure we'll talk about some other dumb shit, and then we're getting the fuck out of here. It's gonna be a short episode, peeps.
You gotta
Oh, okay.
click on it.
Okay.
That.
I
So
see,
the
I see.
first one,
Okay.
do you think you could be a school bus driver? What?
You think you'd be a school bus driver? I'm just gonna answer.
Are we gonna say who
Okay.
asked the question? Like shout them out.
No, because I don't know everybody's names. You know, it's Instagram names.
Let me see. Maybe.
Darren's right. We're just gonna answer the questions.
Oh, fine.
Just answer the questions.
So yes, do you think you could be a school bus driver? I'm gonna say yes. I have no problem driving a bus and yelling at children.
Are you allowed to yell at kids nowadays?
I don't see why not. But I will say I'd probably be the asshole bus driver that would pull over and put my yellow lights on and wait for all the other cars behind me to finally get the nerve to pass me and then put my stop sign out.
Jerk. Asshole. What other words can we call him?
Stupid.
Bastard. Combine is stupid bastard. Jen.
I could not be a bus driver.
Why?
The end.
Because my road rage sometimes, and also because they don't go fast, and also I don't want to deal with some people's children.
That's a fact. Okay. Was it rage? I didn't know you had a little road rage.
I don't think I do, but every time I'm on the phone talking to somebody while I'm driving, it's always like, Jen, you're
Well, you can't do
angry. Right, you can't. You don't know what I'm looking at?
No.
Oh.
You can't. Not that part. You shouldn't be talking on the phone while driving as a school bus driver.
No, I have Bluetooth.
Okay.
I'm not holding the device.
Okay.
I'm being safe.
All right.
Do they let bus drivers
Them?
do that?
A Bluetooth? Yes. Yeah, because it's hands free still. They got a bus aid that takes care of all the other shit. I think I could. I had a cool bus driver in middle school. His name was Eddie. Shout out to Eddie. I don't know where you're at in life, but God bless. He would put the radio on for us to Kicks 106.
Yup.
And we were one of the first two people he would pick up in the morning. So he would get coffee. He'd be like, yo, you guys want anything? And we'd get hot chocolate in the back of the bus. Yeah. So cool bus driver. Can't be high school kids because then I'll fight. So it'd have to be like elementary. How you say the word?
It's not me. It's me.
Whoa.
Wow. Elementary?
Elementary
Wow.
or middle.
Wow.
You let Darren show you up. He said that shit with ease, too. He said elementary.
Nah, I had time to process it while he went that
I
way.
was blundering.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I
My
could.
brain was like, all right, Darren, here's your moment to shine. Stick the lady. Remember the shit that he made fun of you for in Jamaica? Here's your moment to shine.
Elementary. The end.
Looked at the judges. 10.
10.
All right.
Perfect. You landed that shit.
All right, thank you. Next question.
No, wait.
Okay.
Ben was finishing his answer.
No, I think that was it. Yeah, I would do it. Only for the youngins, though, for the them.
Okay. Next.
I feel like Jen had a little more.
Well,
You still didn't pull up the thing?
no, I did. I got it. Well, the next one's not really a question. But the next one is what?
Nothing.
What happened? I said I got it.
I know, go ahead.
But that wasn't supposed to.
No, you were.
I want somebody to interview us.
Interview us?
Yeah. I feel like it would have to be someone who's good at interviewing, though.
Why would you want them to interview us?
I don't know. I feel like it would be fun
Okay.
to see like someone try to handle, especially you. Yeah, you, Jen.
Oh, okay.
Your hair looks nice, by the way.
It does
Thank
look
you.
nice. I like it.
Yeah,
Thanks. It's the same hair I've had for like 5 weeks.
that's not true.
It is. I
you
just put a clip on it today.
No
Look how-
way.
Look how dumb we are.
It was like that last week.
Now she put the clip down. I'm like, yeah.
It was like that last
I
week.
feel like I don't remember the brown.
You have like a hood on or something.
No.
A hat.
Oh.
You know what? Usually I wear it in a ponytail, but I let it down today.
I got to review the tape
Yeah.
that I
really.
edited.
I've
I did not
reviewed
know.
like the last 3 tapes. I've had.
Really?
Yes.
The same ones with the brown in it?
Yes.
Men ain't shit,
And then
yo.
before that, for like another 5 weeks, I had it.
It's silver,
but the
right?
brown was in the back. No, it was
Oh.
brown as well.
I stare across from you every week. This is crazy, yo.
I'll put my clip back in my head because y'all are wild right now.
Anyway, so next question: dating a man or woman that works at McDonald's? Yes or no?
Ben worked at McDonald's.
I worked at McDonald's, so yes.
Yes. You date a man that works at McDonald's?
Fuck you.
Is
Fuck you, Darren.
that a yes or a no?
Shut up. Nah. Do they mean in our current lives? Like if we were all single currently?
I assume yes.
Yeah.
No.
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 Oh damn. That
Look,
was
man.
judgy.
Hey, man. Hey, brother.
I can't be seen with you.
Oh, well,
That is judgy.
hold on. We didn't say what the position was, though.
Oh.
Mm,
All right, so working the fry laters.
no. Hey, yo, Bill, I saw your girl. Yo, tell that bitch to stop putting some salt in the fry. Yo, fam. Yo, she had a long shift. Why are you telling me about this shit?
Oh shit. That is judgy.
A little bit.
I
Be honest. Let's be honest. Come on. Jen's not gonna be honest. Be honest.
I probably would, but I wouldn't tell anybody.
She works at McDonald's,
Yeah, but
fam.
no, I wouldn't make it known like I'm dating this chick that works at McDonald's.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah. No,
oh,
Wow.
until when? Until she moves up to burgers?
I'm embarrassed.
You're that guy.
I am that guy.
That's worse than me.
Wow.
I'll pass
I
by
didn't think
after
it'd get
work.
worse.
Pass by afterward. Hey, baby. Hey, number one. Big Mac. All right.
Terrible.
When I saw that question, I'm like, what is there to answer? They're not gonna say anything interesting. Y'all are wild.
What's your answer, fool?
If I liked them, I guess maybe I don't know. But it wasn't a hard no like you two.
I didn't say hard no. I said yes. Just not tell anybody about it.
You're not dating if you don't tell nobody.
But you didn't give a real answer though, Jen. See, look at you, safe.
I mean, I've dated unemployed people before.
Would you date somebody that work at McDonald's in your current life?
That's better than unemployed.
All right.
Would you date somebody that worked at McDonald's in your current life?
Okay, right. So I know if I'm dating somebody working at McDonald's and she come home and tell me, "Oh, I just threw his blender at a bitch in line earlier."
Oh shit.
No, I'm all set. Word, baby, that's crazy.
But at least you'd have an interesting work story
She
other
would.
than the boring shit.
But I
that
can't
we
go
hear.
back and tell everybody. That's the thing.
You can right on the podcast and be like, yo, my girl just threw a blender.
Yeah, now my girl be like, "Oh, did you hear that crazy story?" Well, you right.
And everybody gonna go to her McDonald's and trying to edge her on.
You can't throw it further than you did last time.
Bet you can't hit a moving target.
Shit. Now this girl got a arm, yo.
They're gonna be throwing shit at her from behind booths.
They gonna make a game.
Yeah, whack-a-mole. This is stupid.
Oh, that's marketing. McDonald's should have took advantage of that shit.
They fired her.
Did they?
They did.
Oh.
Yeah. I think she's still.
I guess that's the right move.
I think she's counter.
Yeah, I guess that's the right move.
Oh fuck. So Jen, you still didn't give a real answer. What? What is that? Why doesn't she answer?
I said yeah.
Oh, what did he say? So you would date a fellow that works at McDonald's
Yeah,
in your current life?
yeah. I'm not judgy like you two.
She's such a liar.
I'm not. If I've dated people who are unemployed, then
At this point in your life,
She's lying.
what do you mean I'm lying? What's wrong with dating somebody who works at McDonald's?
You know, I'm glad that you're in a situation where we don't need to see that this would happen or not. Oh, but I would set something up to test this theory.
I mean,
there's a lot of other reasons why I wouldn't date someone. You know what I mean?
and
So
McDonald's McDonald's is not the deal breaker.
So even if you did set it up and be like, all right, I got this dude, I'm gonna have him act like he works at McDonald's, trying to holler at Jen, I'll probably not listen to him for other reasons before the
Because he
McDonald's
works at
gets brought
McDonald's.
up.
If he's in his uniform, his visors around
Well,
his
who the
neck,
hell
not
hollers
even
at
on.
somebody in their work uniform?
I
See, I
know.
would not holler at him because he hollered at me in his work uniform.
Therefore, you.
No, it has nothing to do with the fact that his uniform is McDonald's. It's the fact that you couldn't go home and change first.
He just saw
He's
you
at work.
getting your French fries.
Right.
Now, you didn't say I was dating the person who hollered at me from behind the counter.
But how? Okay,
How
so
else is he gonna date?
so if you met him at the bar,
you read
Yes.
about the bar.
and you're like, man, so
But he wouldn't be in his uniform at the bar. And if he
I
was,
know.
then I wouldn't listen to him, is what
But
I'm telling
okay,
you.
you met him at the bar. Y'all talking. Y'all start dating, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go. I got morning shift tomorrow at McDonald's."
I think it would come up before a few dates.
I would say the same night. Y'all, great conversation all the way through. But I gotta take off. I gotta unload the truck first thing in the morning. Oh, where do you work? McDonald's.
See, the problem this is why I can't answer the question.
See?
Because I was a
See, it
terrible.
was a fake answer. See?
No, listen, I was a terrible person. Like I'm not good at finding relationship, right? So I was just bad at being single. I don't know if that makes sense.
Okay.
So if I would have met a guy, I would have taken mad long to ask him important questions like that.
You're not good at probing. What is going on?
Hey, look at my wife.
Wow.
Look at how great my wife
Wow.
is.
Wow.
Bless your soul.
You're a beautiful person.
Wow.
A magical soul. An angel even.
I wish I could have recorded that.
Wow.
Oh shit. Some food magically appeared. And it's so dope, I'm gonna turn the camera over to the stairs.
When you're potting,
Wait a minute. That was. I'm trying. Well, first of all,
why
if
are we
you would have
making
brought
the
your
one with
fucking
no
crutch,
good look? Yeah.
if you would
While
have.
we're parting,
First time we panned
hey, look at that! Wow. Thank you, God. We thank God.
We got some Ritas, watermelon Ritas, some nigger juice, some shit.
Oh, she put the Rita next to it. Oh, yep, I see it.
Oh, it's lit.
Wow.
Back to the pond.
I'm thankful for my wife this Thanksgiving. That's
That is
what this
beautiful.
That's love.
How did I turn this whole thing?
I should bring it over.
No,
No,
you
no,
have
no,
no
no.
legs.
I'm walking now. Talk to the people, guys.
Bim's walking without a crutch and it's making me very angry, and I want to break his other leg.
It's hot still.
Ooh, it's too hot, too hot, too hot, baby.
How old is shit?
Listen, let me tell you something, Jack. Cool and the Gang comes to Twin River like every year, and no one ever wants to go with me. This year,
You ain't asked me.
2020, I will see Cool and the Gang.
So
I'm with it.
this is our fat meal. Whenever we're just like, hey, what do you want to eat? What do you want to eat? You don't know. Just our good old reliable. Some cheesy bread from Domino's, and usually she gets like the habanero wings.
Did the wife have some already?
I'm sorry, wait. Stop. No, move your hand. Do you mind if I take it up before you put your little stick hands in there?
I was just gonna open it.
No, that's how germs jump.
You right, though.
I'm just messing with you.
No,
I don't even
I'm
want
gonna
chicken.
share.
Did the wife eat already?
I think it just came now. So,
But she don't. Is she gonna eat?
yeah.
Oh, okay. She should have taken hers first.
This is
Maybe.
no. So this one's mine. And then
Oh
she got-
fuck.
Yeah, she got her. Listen, we're both two. We know how each other are. So
Y'all, that's
We don't
wedded
share.
bliss.
like it's man.
It's the simple things when you're
she
married.
takes good care of me,
God bless.
and then some
nice.
wings.
It's
Share,
lit.
friends.
Oh no, you go ahead, man. I'm cool.
I'm not gonna eat all over this and not share with you guys. So,
Nah, we good for now. Let me grab those napkins for you as well. Hold on.
no, good, you're good.
Keep talking.
Miami
Ask the
has
question
some-
to me, yo.
Jenny, want to ask the next one? No, she's too busy playing on her phone. So okay,
Tired of
cool.
people calling me crazy.
Dating somebody from McDonald's. Next question. We actually touched upon this really quickly last episode. Current wife and ex-wife live together in the same house as husband or husband.
Osborne.
Could you do it? So I guess hypothetically speaking,
So hypothetically speaking, a guy gets married to a woman.
no, you are married and
I'm
divorced.
I'm re-explaining the situation.
Okay,
Guy and a woman, or guy and me get married. Wait, am I the ex-wife or the regular wife?
you're the regular wife.
All right, so my new husband still lives with his ex-wife, and we all live together. Why would I do that? No, I wouldn't do that. I'd date a guy from McDonald's 10 times before I did some dumb shit like that.
Let's say
No,
you have a big enough house where he like lives in the pool
No.
house or something. And he saves money, he pays for
I
all the
don't
kids'
give a shit.
All right, well, so it's enough.
Unless
for
he
Jen.
works at McDonald's and he really needs to save that money.
Hey,
No.
save that money. So no's a Jen.
What was the question?
Would you live with your current wife and
your
her ex?
ex-wife.
No,
He would be his current wife and his ex-wife. For you, would be your current.
why
husband
can't
and your
why can't we ask the
ex-husband.
question the same way
Oh,
both
we can.
times?
True.
Would you live with your current wife and her ex-husband? See?
What was that? His mouth is not moving. Yo.
He's doing the chiropractor. Oh, Maxine.
Nah, yo.
Nah, chill, fam. That's
Yeah.
a crazy question.
Nah, it's cool.
I'm trying to think of a situation where you're like, I could, and
No.
I can't see one. It even makes me like kind of like apprehensive when I hear the parents go, like ex-parents, ex-partners, whatever, go on vacation with their kids. So it's like me and Valerie go on vacation with the kids. I understand
Yeah.
why you would do it, but like a vacation
it's
is
tough.
it's maybe a date. Like, you know, we've taken the kids out to eat, and it's been just me and Valerie, and even that's like, all right, let's get out of my car. Skin 15, we gotta get going.
You said skin 15?
Yeah, I don't have a watch.
I got it, Darren. He said, I don't have a watch.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, I think it's a no for the whole squad.
Yeah. In either situation.
Yeah.
Would you, as an ex-husband,
With
your
your ex-wife and her new husband?
No, because you're ex for a reason. I don't know how to be cordial and shit after that. And
what if you are cordial?
like, oh, hey guys, my bad, man. You need me to move my car? And how do you move forward with your own dating life?
What do you guys? I mean, there was a show. I feel
I
like
was gonna say there was a show,
with is it Damon?
but it was just
Damon
the
Wayans?
ex-husband and wife.
Oh yeah. Damon Wayans and.
Oh no, I wasn't thinking of that show. It
This
was
is
white people.
I know what you're talking about.
But it's a show at the end of the day. I'm sure it happens in real life where there are circumstances where people need to stay for a few months or so. They suck on ça.
She said,
They suck on ça. Si.
She did say that shit like she landed it.
Sansi.
I got it.
judges.
2.
Two, just two.
I'm sorry. The circumstances.
All right. So it's a no from us. A resounding no.
Oh my God.
Get it together, stupid.
I'm sorry. All right. Next question. New Year's resolutions. Did you keep yours from 2019, and what is yours going forward?
Honestly, I don't even remember if I made one.
Do you usually?
I don't know.
You don't know what you do?
Because by the end of the year, I forgot if I did it or not.
Christ in heaven.
I feel like I did say that I wanted to.
I think you said you was
I think
going to
I'm not-
exercise or something.
Either that or just my resolution was to do nothing new. Or something dumb like that. Right?
I'm sorry,
remember I
that's
said,
on my chest.
Yeah. I said something like that. Like, I don't know. Either way, I didn't fulfill the
I'm
resolution.
sorry, that
So.
hurts. How do you not do something new in a
I
whole
don't know.
year?
I don't remember what the resolution was, but I feel like it was something like, don't do anything. I don't remember. I'm going to go back and listen.
Oh,
So
we said it?
Yeah, I'm sure we talked about it here.
Damn.
Oh, we can review the tape.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's funny.
Yeah. Resolutions for this year, though?
That was interesting.
Yeah, I don't do the resolution stuff.
Exercise, maybe?
Like the
I
standard ones.
actually told myself to try soup more this coming year. I know it's weird. Guys, I know it's weird, but listen.
We just told him this guy.
Listen,
He
me.
spat on all soups 2 episodes ago.
If it's not lobster bisque, I don't want it. I just don't want it. That's
Listen,
simply.
me. Listen.
Literally, Darren's hilarious. What the fuck?
I feel like soup is one of those things like it would be good if I liked it. Like I feel like you ever
I didn't leave my house for this. I didn't.
listen.
Everything's good if you like it.
No, listen. But I feel like there's so many like different types of soups and it's so easy to make and it's like it could be healthy. And the fact that I don't like it, like it means I'm missing out on a market of food that could make me healthier, guys.
God.
So yeah.
Or you can just eat some other food that's healthy that you do like.
Yeah, but I feel like soup is easy.
A lot of
Like,
things
you know
are
what I mean?
easy.
I
Things
know,
that are
but-
healthy are usually easy because they don't have no grease or nothing.
I know.
You don't fry them.
I
Make a salad. You like
indulge
salad?
me a little bit. I love
So
salad.
just eat that.
I do, but that's work. Is it
How
more?
is salad more work than soup?
It is more work than soup.
How is it more work
I
than
don't
soup?
know.
More work to prepare it? More work to eat it because you got to chew it and you don't have to chew
I mean, I
soup.
just feel like the possibilities are endless with soup.
All right, Olive Garden. Oh my god.
You know what's funny? I told Clara about this, and she like didn't miss a beat. She was just like, "All right, like what do you mean?" Like we kind of went back and forth, and now I saying it to you guys. I'm like, this sounds way worse. I just want to like
endless.
soup.
Oh my jeez. Oh shit.
Sorry, guys.
No. Don't apologize. You keep being you no matter what. Because at the end of the day. Oh shit. Oh boy, that was tough.
All right, man.
You give a man a sleep apnea machine, he gets more rest to think, and this is what he uses it for. This is bullshit.
I definitely have a lot more stupider thoughts now that I sleep better.
So you want to try to get to
I
give soup a real chance?
A real good try, yes.
So what's your plan?
I don't know. This is what we go out to eat. Just be like, hey, I'm gonna try this.
Like, are you gonna
This miso
try
soup.
soups that are already made, or are you gonna try to make a soup first and put stuff that you like in it?
That's too much.
But you just said soup's easy to make.
It is, but I have to
that's-
get there. Let
Okay.
me start off at the restaurant with.
Okay.
Yeah,
You know what?
What's your soup for the day, ma'am?
And she's gonna say, well, usually we have chicken noodle every day, and today we have what's the broccoli and cheese one called?
Oh,
He's already
You
judging me
failed.
out.
You
broccoli.
failed already. I don't even have real soup, but he still turned his whole.
I know. See, this is why I'm gonna try to work on it. And be like, I'm gonna try the
All right, let's try it again, Tammy.
the lesser.
Okay. All right, listen. Okay. Ask me what the soups of the day are.
Man, what's the soup of the day?
Today we have clam chowder, red, not white. I don't even know what that means.
Me neither.
Okay, and Italian wedding.
So I'm gonna look at her and be like, let's go with the one that doesn't sound as terrible. So let's try the Italian wedding.
All right, next time you go out to eat at a place that potentially might have soup, can I just come?
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna bring you soup next week. Fuck that. Gen Snacks, Darren's gonna eat soup in front of everybody.
Oh, I like this.
Not until next year.
Oh, that's
'cause
gonna be your next
his
resolution.
But you should make sure you want to do this resolution. So you gotta
do.
taste. You gotta try a soup beforehand. It's kind of like how they say people like, oh, you gotta wait till marriage to like have sex with someone, and other people are like, no, you gotta test drive that
Make sure you like it first.
that ride. So you don't want to commit to a resolution. Now you got 365 days to try and fucking soup,
Shit.
and you found
I
out
might
day
have
one
soup
you
every
hated it.
day.
I know, but it's still a resolution that lasts 365 days.
Okay.
If you do the resolution, how often will you eat soup?
At least once or twice a month.
Okay, so that's
Okay,
the resolution.
I think
So your
I commit
resolution
to
would
that.
be to eat soup once or twice every month.
Yeah.
So 12 to 24 servings of soup
Yes.
in 2020.
Quick mouse.
You should do 20 servings of soup in 2020. 20 soups.
Are there 20 different? Of course, there are 20 different types of soup.
The Asians got at least 3 at the Chinese restaurant,
At least,
right? They got
my
egg
G.
drop,
At least.
wonton.
Yeah. All of it. It's true. It's true.
The Asians.
Yeah. It's just like, oh, yeah.
I just the way she said it sounded funny. Anyways, enough about me and my soup resolution.
There's never enough about you and your soup.
Wow, that was unexpected.
How did we get there? What was the original question?
Fuck if I know.
Did you keep your resolutions from 2019?
Oh, wow.
And what are your resolutions going forward for 2020?
Well, I hope everyone's satisfied with that answer.
No one listens to us for the good stuff we talk about.
What's the next question? This is wild.
I don't know. I think we quickly talked about it, but last week, Thanksgiving traditions. We talked about best dishes, but I would say traditions.
I don't have any. Besides being thankful for stuff.
Football. I gotta watch football.
Oh, football.
Yeah, I'd say that's.
I forgot what the night game is, but I know it's Bears and Lions first.
BS.
The Bears.
That BS.
And then it's the Cowboys and the Bills. That should be fun. And then the night game, I forgot who it is.
But yeah, no matter who it is, football gotta be on. I don't think.
Do you play football? You know, a lot of guys go back to their high school or something.
Oh, we did that. 2007. Yeah, I think 2007. We went to the field in Cranston. And we throwing the football around. I think we had like a quick little, touch football game.
Scrimmage.
I'm not doing that shit again.
Speaking of football in Cranston Stadium, I want to give a shout out
Oh yeah.
to Tillman and in particularly our friend Tisha Cooper's son, Jordan, the quarterback. Should have won that game. It was a tough loss.
Well, we'll give him a round of applause for making it to the
It was
championship.
at the championship. Great game. It was a lot of energy in the stadium. And even though it was cold, we had a really good time. Like I said, we all thought they won the game. They did really well. He's a really good quarterback.
Yeah, I saw
Couple
some of the highlights that Tisha puts up of him playing.
Yeah,
and he's
got an arm on him.
And hey, and it's a good time to be a black quarterback.
Ain't it though?
Come on now. I have a question for Jen though, Darren.
I have a question for Jen though, Darren. Looked at Darren, confused me.
Mm.
That was good. You could be a quarterback if you look and then you turn.
The look off. Come on now. Jen,
Bim.
you went to classical high school, so did we. Right?
Yes.
We played football, Darren and I.
Yes, you did.
We made it to the championship.
You did.
Were you
Did I
at
go
that
to the
game?
game? No.
What the fuck?
Well, I mean, you weren't one of my kids' friends. My friends' kids.
But I'm your friend.
Yeah, it's different.
See support. See love.
I'm still not convinced that Darren voted.
I was gonna say she's mad at one of us though because we didn't vote for her.
It was cold as shit that day. The ground was frozen, so it's fine, I guess.
I mean, if you play another Super Bowl, I'll be right there.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I don't
I'd
think
be
he's
right
gonna
there.
be playing in any Super Bowls.
Whatever championships you're in, if you're in chess championship,
You'll
I'll
be
go.
there?
Oh yeah.
God bless.
Ludo championship.
Hey!
What?
Oh, look at you. You're mad African today.
Ludo?
It's an African board game. Oh, man.
The Westerners stole and called it sorry.
Yeah, they definitely did
Oh,
steal
really?
it. Oh, man. And I was watching something, and there was some, I don't know, I think they were like buying houses or some shit, and some guy had it, and it was another culture who had a similar game also. But yeah, wow, Westerners definitely stole it. But yeah, Darren, it's a board game. You have 4 colors, and you pick whatever color's yours. You roll the dice, and you count. And my pops, he would always he would count it first with his finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then slide his piece over every time. Or some people do the tap over with it. Yeah.
And then some people do the double tap with the dice before they roll it.
Yeah. Yes.
And the cover is glass.
Yes.
So when you roll the dice,
It makes the
and it use little dice.
And the dice would always be in a old film tube. You know what I'm saying? Come
You
on,
don't
Jen.
lose it.
Come on, Jen. Come on, Jen. And you always give it a nice little, and then roll it. You know what I mean? Oh, man, I don't want to play Ludo. Oh, Jen, why you did that?
We gotta find one.
We gonna find one. Fuck that.
I think my brother's going to Ghana. I'm gonna ask him to bring me a Ludo board back.
That's crazy. Thanks, Jen, for that bit of nostalgia.
No problem.
That should be a Thanksgiving tradition.
Oh shit!
This would be a perfect Ludo table, by the way.
It really would. We can
draw
make
one.
this one.
Can we draw Ludo on your?
You heard? You said make, and I was all in.
That's right away. What do I need to do?
Right.
Can I use a blowtorch?
Let me hit the lows right quick.
You just need a ruler, possibly a protractor maybe, or a T-square,
Sounds boring, but okay.
and some colors. Usually
I
red, green,
can't
blue,
cut
yellow.
nothing. That needs to cut.
Nothing. needs
Man,
to-
look, we can get the digital image and print that bitch out to scale. That's it.
You know what I liked about authentic Ludo boards though? They always took like random magazine like pictures.
Fam, what the fuck? It would be in the middle of the color, and it had nothing to do with nothing in the game.
It's
Just
like
a random
just-
image.
Somebody sent a popular club book to Africa and they said, "I'm gonna make this shit work." All 700 pages.
Oh man, wasn't there a snake Ludo too?
It was something.
Oh,
That's probably shoots and ladders.
They stole that too. See?
Anyway, next
I'm
question.
Yeah, y'all fine. I'm gonna look some shit up now.
Traditions. I think that was my last question.
Oh yes,
Oh.
yes.
But traditions, so my parents would get up and we all would make something, and since I'm lazy and Darren, I'd be like, "Yo, the salad is bomb this year. I made it." Like I forgot how long ago we did that, but like one year I was just like, "I made the salad. It's so good. You guys gonna love it." And that was cool. That was very cool. And since then, every year, like one of the traditions is I made my world's famous salad, and we all got a good laugh and chuckle, ha ha he he. But I really didn't do anything.
So you always say you're gonna bring salad?
No, I always say like I made the salad. I don't
What
even.
if one year there's no salad there?
Then that's the year that I failed.
Ah.
Yeah,
Do you carry it on to this side of the family also?
I always take credit for things that that have nothing to do with me.
God bless. I like that.
Usually, if we have the girls with us, we'll do something like Clarabelle usually will stop making coquito at this time of year,
Oh, it's lit.
and I'm pretty sure I put it up a long time ago. But one year we had the girls here, and we challenged them to who could eat an egg.
Raw egg?
Yeah, we're terrible parents, by the way.
Ooh.
And we were like, if you could do it, you'll get $20. And just the nonsense that ensued from it, it's gonna be a great memory when they're older.
This happened?
The
Yeah.
fact that they
When?
survived is a great memory.
This is when we were at the old house.
You have this documented?
Yeah,
Why have I never seen this?
I'm pretty sure I put it on Facebook. It's
You made them drink the egg?
So we cracked the egg, the yolk,
Uh-huh.
and we're like, all right, $20 if you could do it.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, we're terrible parents. We said it like multiple times, like we shouldn't be doing this, but hey, it's fun.
I mean, people drink raw eggs all the time, so you know they're safe, I guess.
Yeah, I'll share the video because it was a great memory.
Did any of them vomit?
No,
Did you give the $20 to anybody?
yes,
Both of them?
no,
Who was the victor?
Alexis.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
That girl got hort. That girl got hort.
Wow.
Ballet.
Yuck.
The one I had was a little different, but there is this one with snakes and ladders and shit.
Looks like shoots in
They
there.
really did
Yeah,
take
because
that
when you
from
get
guys.
bit, you got to come back down to where the tail is.
You should find out. Like, was
Parker Brothers would never admit. Remember they stole Monopoly from women
Yeah.
or some
Remember
shit?
that? Remember that thing?
They would never own up to their thievery. Were there any other questions?
that was mostly it. Mostly it.
Well, we're already here. We might as well finish the damn episode. Have like a real episode.
No. Come on, let's go home. Let's talk about
You just said let's go home.
well, because we have to, you know,
Have a little conversation.
because we mentioned something last week on the pod. I think the Thanksgiving basket.
Oh yes.
Right.
So
There we go.
We wish you a Merry. No. We put together, or we said that we were gonna put together a couple of Thanksgiving baskets for families in need, and we asked our people on our social medias to let us know if any families were in need of baskets, and something amazing happened from that. We had multiple people hit us up to donate to these baskets.
Incredible.
So we actually went
Fantastic. Well,
from
thank you.
the idea to put together maybe 1-2 baskets to putting together like 4 big baskets of food, and we were able to give those to the families in need. And you know, we're not doing it for I was listening to the other episode talking about clout. We didn't do it for the clout. We did it because, you know, we want to give back to the community, and hopefully this offsets all the terrible things we talk about here.
A little bit. God, if you hear us.
Not the prayer when he was praying for head. The other one.
Not
The
the
other
other.
prayer.
This is different. But 2 of the families were extremely excited and appreciative that they received just
They
this
all were.
goodwill. Yes, and it was pretty. It felt pretty good. You know?
Did the folks who contributed ask to remain anonymous? Could we shout them out? Or
I didn't ask them.
Oh,
I
man.
mean, we're keeping pretty anonymous even for ourselves. I didn't know we were going to bring it up.
well, I think we mentioned it on the podcast.
I mean, I think we just
Yeah,
have
so
some.
that's what I'm saying. I don't know if they...
Yeah, so we'll just say thank you to those who donated to the cause.
Yeah.
You know who you are. We super appreciate it, and actually, this makes me excited to do this again next year.
Word.
And actually, like, do it
Well, for
and have
Christmas.
structure and organization.
I think it was pretty.
We were going to do... Yeah, I thought it was pretty organized.
Yeah, but I want to do it much earlier.
Oh, yeah.
I
Like
mean,
maybe like right after Halloween, start to blast it up and
Gotcha.
take donations and all that good stuff.
We said we were going to do something for Christmas, but...
Yes, so I mean, we could start thinking about that now.
Bah, humbug.
Okay. Well, I Scrooge.
You scared me. I was like, oh.
Right.
Oluwa Scrooge is my name.
And
I'm keeping all my shillings.
my naira.
I don't like Christmas though. I don't know.
Keep it on my naira.
I'm keeping all my naira.
You don't like Christmas?
On the way here, somebody had their whole lawn
I
done
saw
up already.
that. Like you mean already? I've seen lawns done up for weeks now.
We ain't even cooked turkey yet.
They don't care anymore.
What is? I
My
don't.
wife was playing Christmas music the other day, made me upset.
See, Bah,
So I'm
I'm
like,
say
hey, hey Google, play Mariah Carey all of my
I'm not
favorite.
gonna-
Boys to Men Christmas album. Stop.
I'm not
Stop.
gonna lie to you. So I went
Not you,
to
Google.
my brother.
Shut up.
I went to my brother's house just now, and I was gonna play music off my phone. So I'm like, yeah, I'll play whatever you want. What you want to hear? My niece is like, Little Drummer Boy. I'm like, besides that,
Look at her like,
because there's like 1,000 Little Drummer Boys on title. Like, I don't know which one you want to hear, young lady. You're like a child.
the trap version.
I don't want to disappoint her. She's not me.
the trap for
But I was playing my little ratchet Christmas music today at work, just a
Of
little bit,
course.
just to prepare everybody around me. That's some points you will hear all 30 tracks off this playlist.
Gee, 30 songs. Didn't we do that last year? You were playing some of that shit for us?
Yeah, I won't make you listen to it again.
Bless
But
your soul.
This is the first time for them. Plus, once again, everybody who knows me knows it's the Dipset Christmas album time.
God bless. Oh, but thanks, real quick.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I always wanted to be a part of something like that. Granted, with my injury, I couldn't do a lot, but very dope. Yeah, it's inspiring. I look forward to next year, and like you said, getting to jump too early. Hopefully, I'll be able to move around and do it. But like, I don't care for the holiday season because I don't like to receive shit. Mm-hmm. But if I could do for others, that makes me feel much better.
Yeah.
Like when I was, when the chat was going and the contributions were coming, I was hyped. Yeah. Like I was like legit hyped because, why not do for people who are, maybe not in the best situation right now? Why not
do for your fellow man
on people?
Yeah.
Do for your fellow man.
Don't sing.
Is that a Christmas song?
I've never heard that before in my life. You made that up.
Put a little love in your heart.
I've never heard that song in my life.
The world
I don't know
will be a better place in the world. Will be a better place for you and me. Just wait and see. It's extra chocolate. I only like that song because it's from my favorite Christmas movie.
Which is?
Or in my favorite Christmas movie.
What is your favorite Christmas movie?
Scrooged with Bill Murray.
I don't watch a lot of movies, especially not
Y'all never saw
Christmas movies.
Scrooged?
I think I did, but I didn't care much for it.
He's the business. It's like
I like Bill Murray though.
Current as of like early 90s.
I like Bill Murray though.
Oh.
But it's like a more modern version of Scrooge. And he's like a shitty business executive, works for a television network. They're doing the Christmas, whatever, I don't care. But yeah, and he's a dick, so that's why I like the movie.
You like?
Stop.
Thank you, Darren. That was satisfying.
So I mean, we're rolling into that.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was gonna say we're rolling into the Christmas time of the year, where all the terrible movies are gonna come on and.
Oh, you changing subjects?
No, just I'm kind of just because he's talking about Christmas movies.
Yep.
I'm like, it's too soon to talk about it, but is it?
Is it people decorating their lawns?
It is too soon because we haven't cut
We
the
haven't
turkey
cut
yet.
Oh yeah, you're right.
No Christmas talk until the turkey's dead.
By the time people hear this, they already ate turkey.
That's okay.
Should we release this tomorrow?
Yeah. Oh no, Friday.
Oh, because Darren's saying they can have something to listen to while they're cooking their turkey.
Fuck no, around the family. Nah, let's keep the same release. Consistency. We ever drop early?
Yeah. We did for Valentine's Day.
Did we?
Yeah.
Let's not do that again.
You got a good pod memory.
You really do.
Listen. What I was gonna say to you is I meant to say to you earlier, since you are congested and sick, hot tea and this
Fam-a-lamma ding dong.
This guy right here.
You right.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's the fucking delicious and it works.
Oh, I think I may take the ball.
You're onto something, sister.
Oh, I know.
I definitely will try that.
Hot water.
Bucket.
Honey Jack.
Everything will come on then.
Is lit. Yeah, man. I like it.
But yeah, it's delicious because you put honey in your tea. It's Honey Jack.
Fam. Oh, you sleep like a baby after that.
It's so delicious.
Can I tell you something? Can I tell you guys something? Something dope my wife is doing. I think it's dumb, but I don't think it's dumb.
Why you ruin it?
Okay, wait.
Why you ruin it?
So I think the idea of going back to school after you graduated to me is dumb.
Dreadful.
Like I don't.
Daunting.
It's so much. So in that, when I look at it that way, it's like why dumb. But my wife is deciding to go back to school to get her PhD, her FUD.
Well, yeah.
You said FUD?
FUD, PhD.
Oh.
You don't know phonics?
I never heard someone say FUD.
Me either, but.
She's been getting the application together and writing her essay necessary to submit to be considered to go to one of these programs.
So, see, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, ask.
So, because almost like you, because in my head, as I hit my own head, going back to school is the worst idea ever.
Right there with you.
But that's from my perspective and yours, because in our fields, we don't need further education.
It helps, but we don't need it.
Yeah, I mean, and some of the stuff for us, we can do it with classes and not necessarily getting a whole degree.
Yeah.
But I'm like, yo, you got like young kids and shit.
It's a lot.
And
So
like a husband that has a mask.
we,
Why the mask gotta get brought up?
Because
so thinking of her right now.
another layer of complexity.
I know the difficulties I face. 2 young children, a CPAP machine at home. It's set for 9.
Set for 9.
Yeah, I think we both, like, we've had the conversation, and she's like, I think this is crazy too, but it's something she really wants to do. She's always been passionate about going back to school and furthering her education, which is dope in itself. But I got a chance to help her. She trusted me to proofread a paper.
Jeez.
Sir.
She doesn't really want to go to school.
Come on, man. I heard a little bit. That stung.
I'm sorry.
No, I mean, I get it, though. I would have said it, too, if I wasn't me.
Yo.
That stung. Stings the nostrils. But, yeah, so I got to read over her paper and see what she's passionate about, what she's planning to go back to school for. And it has to do with the reading level of young men of color.
Okay.
And how the literacy level is lower, and what are factors of that. And so one of the things she's hoping to research is the effects of having an educator in a system who you can relate to, who looks like you, who is a person of color, a person of culture like you. And I want to ask you guys, was that something that you considered, thought about when you were in school, whether it be middle school, high school, college, whatever?
No.
I was kind of born and raised as a real nigga, so it didn't
I know
really
He
matter.
said it.
Yo, Jen. But yo, your cosign was the hardest thing on earth, B.
I can't even continue with my joke.
Yo, her cosign. I thought you were from New York for a moment. Your cosign was way too hard, yo.
Oh my
She even
god.
flinched.
Oh my god. Oh fuck.
That was natural.
So I can't. Younger education, like that elementary, middle school stuff. I had a couple of teachers of color, but at that age,
I'm not really looking at that.
yeah. But in college though, it did stand out. I had 2 Nigerian professors, 2 male Nigerian professors, and 1 African American woman who actually took her class, took another class, and I was her TA. Because
You were a TA?
I was a TA.
I did not know that.
I'm out here.
Oh, that's
I'm
right.
out here.
Excuse me, what's
real
TA
nigga?
mean?
Teacher's assistant.
Oh, okay.
And you helped your wife with the sorry.
She didn't put acronyms in there. She said
for,
read the
yeah, for the fun.
for the fun,
Right.
yes, for her fun.
It's all coming full circle now. I hear it. I hear it.
Because with the male Nigerian teachers, I didn't want to let them down.
Right.
I didn't care much for the other professors. I was like, oh shit, they know my name.
They say it right.
They never said Bim. They always said Abimbola. So I'm like, damn, I got to do my thing in this class. And for the woman, I did well in the classes, and our conversations were different. Like I had a few journalism classes that were really good that I connected with the professors, but it was just different with them. So I think it does matter, and it is. I think it could help with certain folks in their educational process to.
I think I just didn't have any teachers in college. That's why it didn't matter for me that looked like me. But
Especially because of your field, right?
Yeah. I didn't even have anyone sitting next to me in class that looked like me, never mind a teacher. But I think if I did have 1 or 2, I probably would have graduated a lot sooner. Because I would have been like, oh, shit, like you said, no, I'll let that one down.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
right.
So I went to CCRI for a semester and New England Tech for a semester, and so I really didn't get the whole further education. But I will say of the teachers I did have, the ones of color stand out a lot more.
Yeah.
So Obviously my wife is Afro-Latina, and that's something she's super proud of, and she wants to represent that more in the school system. And she has students of color that, even her past students that are of color, I see them always looking to her for certain things that, being a woman and being a woman of color and the representation of that matters. So then in taking that little bubble, like maybe it didn't matter all that much for you coming up or whatever, but like say for your kids, like for your son, that is now transferred to a school that is not predominantly white.
It's more diverse than his previous schools were in his town, but I care more about the diversity of the school and the children more so than the teachers.
Okay.
Because I know he'll do his thing in the classes, but in regards to like how he interacts socially, that's where I care. Like, because that's a lot of his development, who he's around. Because I've seen how certain kids are. Like, if you're in a predominantly white school, they let off certain jokes that I'm not cool with. They act a certain way. You may get treated a certain way. You try to adjust the way you are to fit that. So the social development, I think, was like more important to me for him to be, and even for him, because he's like, he wants to be around different people. In the classroom, he's proven that he's fine, whoever the teacher is. So I wasn't too concerned about that one. Yeah.
I know for us, when getting Carter into daycare, we were looking at, and they kept saying, like, there's daycares down the street, there's daycares in this area, and a lot of them in this area are predominantly white, and neither of us are really okay with that because we don't want our kid to be that token black kid. And so that was something that was super important to her, and I didn't realize how important it was to me until we got to it. So the daycare he goes to now is super diverse. His teachers actually speak Spanish, and, to get him exposed to different cultures and things. So I think that's super important. But not everybody cares that much about it. You know what I mean? So I figure I ask you, like, Jen, I know you don't have children per se. I know you're a single mother out here in the streets. But
right.
when you make,
you got my whole.
I got you, man.
My whole time.
But is that something like you, and maybe not now, but consider, does it, in thinking about, like, does it mean anything to you?
It do.
It do?
It do.
All right.
I always said there's a lot to gain from kids going to public school for that reason.
Word.
Word. So, I think diversity, and no matter what you do, whether it's your job, your schooling, whatever, helps you with everything else you do. Yeah. So people who don't know how to interact in the workplace with different people or something like that, it's probably because they were sheltered. You know what I mean? They only saw one thing.
Got it.
Same reason why I don't really like all boys and all girls schools. Yeah. I think you need that interaction with other people.
Yeah.
Because it's not indicative of the real world. It's not a representation of the real world. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're not going to find that in most situations you are in the real world. So
yeah, and that's why college, universities were so important in your development because, okay, this is what it's going to look like. You're going to be on your own. You're going to have to be responsible. You're going to interact with different people. You're going to have to be on top of your shit, and you're going to have to learn how to get through difficult situations in some cases, unless you're super privileged. But you have to figure out your meal plan and how you're going to get to class on time, how you're going to get back home, how you're going to work and go to, like, that's where all that stuff happens. If you're just around all guys and then you go into the workforce, like, did you really get enough time to know how to interact?
And that's the guy who says wild shit at work, and you're like,
because he's been around dudes that it didn't matter.
Yeah, everything's a frat. Like, no. Yeah. Speaking of, if a guy came to you and said he feels like he's been sexually harassed, how would you take that? Like, how would you respond?
First I'd ask, okay, what happened?
If a guy got sexually harassed?
If a dude came up to you and was like, yo, I just got sexually harassed.
Like, yo, what you mean? What happened?
Yeah, what happened? And hopefully he divulges the situation.
Then what would you tell him to do?
No, it depends on the details of the story.
He's at work and somebody sexually harassed him.
Male or female?
Female.
And what she did?
Touched his butt.
See, this is a double standard, though.
Right. Because in my head I was like, well, it's not that bad.
What she look like? You know what I'm saying? Like, it goes down the entire...
This is what I'm saying. I'm like, I feel like the natural response is not the same.
No, because I work in a call center. We have call flows. Press 1, this happens. Press 2, this happens. Yeah. It's a woman. Boop. Okay, well, shit. It goes down this whole other path.
The boop.
That's depressing too.
I think I was sexually harassed. Boop.
Send that boy to voicemail.
Please hang up and try.
The number you have reached is no longer in service.
Oh,
that's not right.
That's not right though.
No, it's not. But I think I would probably answer it differently if it was a boss.
Huh?
Yeah, if it was a female, but like a high
Like
ranking.
horrible bosses.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's like the
Good movie.
VP of the company, and she's talking crazy. She's not attractive at all. You're not into her. You're married, and she's grabbing your ass. Like, no, you got to go to HR with that because you don't want it to.
I feel like if it's a high ranking person in the building and you go to HR, you'll get less results.
Really?
Because it's a high-ranking person, they probably want to protect that person.
Unless there's a history though, because you gotta, just like how we say people gotta report stuff, so it's on the books. That may be her third strike. You never know.
So I think I would ask them like, what
What
you
were
wanted-
you
what do
wearing?
No,
to
no,
cause
not
her
even
to do
that. Wow, babe. Thank you, Jen.
Were you wearing sweatpants to work?
I think I would ask them like, what do you want to do? Like, what do you
They don't know. That's why they came to you.
like? If it were me, yeah, I don't know what I would do either. You want to talk about over some soup? I mean, like, you definitely got to talk to somebody. You definitely
They're
got
talking to you.
not me. I can do nothing for you in this situation. You should talk to your manager.
You're giving advice, so the advice would be go to the manager.
Talk to your manager.
All right,
If
so
you
what if you felt sexually harassed
Oof.
at work?
So I think first person I'll talk to is my
Yes,
wife,
like, yeah,
or
of
Ben.
course. Or
Probably
Bim.
me first.
Probably Ben first.
I'm not even on the list. So
You on the
whatever.
list?
Now you gotta try to fake it.
Yeah, right? You'd be
You'd be like fourth.
after I talk to HR, then I talk to you about it.
All right. That's fair.
No. I'll probably wait for like a Thursday and be like, hey guys.
No. All right. So you tell your wife, obviously, or Bim,
And
or in that
then
order. or
I
whatever.
ain't gonna front. So like the thought of like going to a higher up about it makes me like I'd rather just suck it up.
Because you ain't no fucking snitch.
I don't want to look at him. Though. I feel like he didn't blink that whole little exchange he just said. He didn't blink. Yo, Jen's having a hard time too. Jen's like, just focus.
Not here.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, so like if I'm speaking honestly, like I don't. It feels weird to have to go to my manager and be like, hey, so got my ass.
Because you're not the type to go to your manager about stuff. Period.
To anything, yeah. So,
You ain't no
but
fucking
obviously
snitch.
we know that's the right response to being sexually harassed. But when you're in the moment, like it's kind of like the male, the ego steps in and is like, what are you complaining about?
Yeah, and I think because of that male ego, or how women would say it's not always the same, because we don't feel threatened. Like we don't
Yeah.
feel that same threat.
Yeah.
We don't
Yeah.
feel like our job is in jeopardy
Yeah.
all the same way, or our safety is in jeopardy. So it's tough to kind of have that same reaction. But if it was, I think if it was repetitive, and like you're like, hey, and you've vocally said, hey, please, can you stop? I'm married. I don't like it. And she still did it. Then you got to do something at that point.
So
me-
when you say repetitive, how many times?
Twice.
Let me see. Happens. I'm trying to put myself in that position.
I'll say twice.
Happens. Let it slide. Laugh it off. So I'm joking, baby. I would not laugh it off. The next time, hey, I don't know if you did it on purpose. Okay. Next time, okay, look, yeah, 3 times.
You let her grab your butt 3 times?
Listen, is it what kind of grab?
Like a
Like a full.
Oh,
damn,
no,
Darren.
damn.
Darren, please don't ever grab a butt.
wait.
Nobody. It doesn't matter if it's a guy, girl.
Wait.
Don't grab any butts.
Bim, I apologize for harassing you just this moment. Sorry about
You
that.
grabbed his arm hard as hell.
Yeah. I'm
just
I'm
imagining
not
that being a
gentle. I'm like,
Darren, if you grab a butt like that, fam.
Yeah. Come here. Some zero jazz. What the fuck?
sorry, man.
He's trying to rub your shoulder to make it better.
This
You
is
already got
why.
one leg. You also got one arm.
Fuck. No, if it was that kind of grab,
Like a grope.
right away it's like, no, hey, what
Whoa,
are you
whoa,
doing?
whoa.
Yeah. No, that kind of shit. Damn, nah.
So would you suggest the person talking to the person who did it first?
Well, because in that moment you're gonna say something. I'm not gonna try to pull you aside and have a conversation about it later. I'm hoping after I say something in that moment, you don't do it again. If it happens again, I'll say, hey, look, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm gonna have to go to. You make the threat, but it's like an empty threat because I ain't no fucking snitch. But I'd be like, yo, I might have to go to HR. I don't know what's up.
We
with
have
you.
to release this tomorrow.
Why?
This is perfect turkey cooking talk.
I mean, you could. I don't know, man.
He ain't gonna stop you.
I ain't. Yeah, right. What am I gonna do?
brother?
I don't want to pull rank. I don't have any rank. When it
that's
comes
cool.
to 3
Bro,
months,
if you
but-
put it at woman say.
What you gonna do?
What the fuck, Darren?
Yeah.
Make them wait.
I'm talking to my son.
We watched that the other day.
It's a good movie. It's a
Great
great
movie.
movie.
Classic.
Every
Oh, my
time.
cousin's on set. For the part 2.
Oh, I'm like, how was your
I was
cousin?
like, huh?
He is or was on set.
You say he's offset?
upset.
Mama.
Okay. That was a good question, Jen.
What was my question?
I said that was a good question.
Oh, thank you.
I think
gotta
it's
pee.
go pee. We're just about done. So
Yeah, let's wrap it. Jen, can you sit through it? A wrap?
Our rep is never less than 10 minutes.
Look at that.
hey.
Oh, it's Eddie.
Wow, that's dope.
Yeah. And he's here with your Haitian cousin too?
Hey, wow, Garcelle.
Garcelle.
Hey.
She still look good, right?
Yeah, she does.
She was on Power. You don't watch Power, right?
Nah, I don't watch Power.
She gave Ghost the pussy. She showed her titties. Her titties.
Oh, okay, man, I have to watch. So I got one for you, Ben.
What's
I
that?
was reading. I was on Reddit.
I gotta get on Reddit. This Reddit
it's
that you
fun.
talk about.
It's fun. This person, this male, was watching porn,
God bless.
and the woman that he was watching, he noticed looked like his wife.
This is a lie.
It was,
Oh, boy.
stick with me. To the point where he had to like stop and stare at her, like, and really analyze the tape, because not only the woman looked like his wife, sounded like his wife, you know, like some of the same mannerisms, to the point where he was like, "This is my wife." So he watched the whole thing. Like, apparently, he watched the whole thing, beat off, got off, and
If there's anybody gonna get off to,
yeah, you gotta. I mean,
somebody that looks like
yeah,
your
it was
wife.
like, is that her?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
hey.
So, but then he said the last minute or so, she moves to the side, and then he can see, okay, that's not her.
Oh, okay.
Right. But he kept looking back, and he kept like looking like, oh shit, that really looks like her. His wife came home. He was like, honey, look at this.
Yeah.
And they both were looking at this woman like, that's me.
That's crazy.
But it turned out it wasn't her. And so it was just like today I fucked up.
That's very dope.
So I ask you, you're watching porn and you see a woman who resembles your woman.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? Do you finish?
What's the question?
You're watching porn.
Oh. I leave you guys for 2 minutes.
You're watching porn, and the gentleman performing looks like Darling.
Looks just like him.
Looks just like him. And
Look at her.
it's
Look at you panicking already.
The last minute of the video, the person turns and you're like, oh, that's not him. But looks like him, sounds like him. You're like, okay. What's your reaction? You freak out? They say you
Am I
stop
watching
it.
it with him?
Not by yourself.
Let's say you stop it before you get to that part where you're like, oh, that's not him.
Yeah, ask him. Do you do porn?
Calmly like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you say calm until the answer is yes.
Because he's going to say, no, I never did no damn porn. And you're going to say, oh, really, nigga?
Is this you?
And he's going to say no.
I'm looking at you, stupid.
And then we keep watching because we're going back and forth.
And then
at the end,
finally-
it's not him. So,
Like, oh, woo.
like I said, people tell me I look like people all the time. So
No.
I don't doubt somebody else being
okay.
a doppelganger.
You don't look like anybody. You look like
That's
Jen.
what I be
I've
saying.
never seen anybody look
Have
like
I seen anyone that looks like you?
No, I can't say I
I
have.
don't think so.
Who be saying that to you? The whites, though? The white men that flirt with you? Oh, girl, you look just like... Random insert black boy. Look just like Lauryn Hill.
All right, wrap it up.
I'm lying?
You look just like Lauryn Hill.
I just came so dumb. Listen to him. I just came up with another $1 billion idea, but I don't want to say it on the mic because I keep giving out all my good ideas on the mic.
Hey, dude, niggas stealing your shit, yo.
So, Ben, what would you do? Panic? Call her? What's this?
That's one of my biggest fears.
My son works.
So I'd watch it in its entirety because you need context, and I had to finish. So then when I saw that it wasn't her, I'd be like, "Yeah!" I'm calling instantly. Yo, you guys see this.
Send her
You
the
guys
link
see this.
first.
Yeah, no, I can't. I gotta be there to see the reaction.
She gotta watch it in person.
Gotta see it.
But Would that be a turn off or a turn on?
For
I'm that
because I already got
confuses
off. I
me.
don't
No,
care
before
at this point.
before
No,
you
no,
got to the
before-
end part where you didn't know it was that.
No, that's frightening.
It would be a turn off.
So then when I saw the end and that it
So
wasn't
you
her.
wouldn't keep watching if it was a turn off?
No, wait, say again.
Because you said, you know.
Is it turn you on? But see, guys don't really operate
no.
like that. We
Yeah,
don't-
I wouldn't be turned on. I keep watching because I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'd click through.
Right, but you wouldn't, like, you know, get off on it.
No, I was joking about the get off thing.
Oh.
But then when I found out it wasn't her,
You go
I
rewind
rewind
it.
it, get off, and then be like, yo, you gotta see this.
See, I don't even think I could do that.
I could.
Yeah, I don't.
Because what was I was watching porn to get off.
Yeah, I know, but if it would bother me. Like, it would bother me to the point where I like have to stop the whole thing and call her. Like, come here, is this you? And then upon finding out it's not her, I think it'd be weird to look at this woman like, damn, she really does look like my wife.
So 30 seconds in, you would be like, this is my wife. And you would stop and then go get her and be like, yo, what the fuck
I
is
would
this?
think I would analyze it more.
Yeah, I gotta see the whole thing.
But once it was like, okay, no, this is not your wife, I don't think I could go back and continue to watch it.
Oh, that's why I went to
Get
watch
off.
porn for, to get off.
I know, I just watched something. I wouldn't watch her. I watch something else.
Gotta watch it.
All right.
Gotta watch it.
Anyways,
Come on,
guys, happy Thanksgiving.
With all with the headset.
With that said,
We hope you all had a safe, wonderful, fulfilling Thanksgiving with your families, your
Yes.
friends,
Yes.
your loved ones, or by your fucking self if that's what you want to do. I'm sure some people.
hopefully you
don't
didn't have to work today. If you did, I apologize.
Word.
Hopefully you got some good food out of it.
And don't Black Friday shop. Don't do that stupid ass shit.
It's not worth it.
Be wary of the Walmart TV that's really big and cheap. It's not good quality.
No.
Refresh rate, people. Look at the refresh rate. If it's 60 hertz, don't buy it.
That's great advice.
Because people need to know. They bring that 65-inch thing home, and it looks like shit. And you're going to be big mad.
Like your big TV.
Right.
I feel like I had something to say, but I forgot. Like before I got up to go tinkle. No.
Yeah. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Oh no! I almost said $1 million idea again.
Get well, friends. Get well, guys. I want you guys to feel better.
Thankful for our listeners. And yeah.
Yeah, I'm thankful for you guys. I guess this is a cool podcast.
Yeah, I'm thankful for
You
Jen.
guys are all right. Some hep cats, man.
Hey.
All right.
All right. Give me 5.
Hey.
On the black hair side.
I don't know. All right. You want 5 too, Jen?
No, you're sick.
Oh.
Oh, you're right. I want to take back my joke somehow. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for listening and rocking with us. Make sure you follow us on social media platforms. PLSDELTHIS on Instagram. Twitter, the same handle. On YouTube, please delete this. On Facebook, please delete this. On your favorite streaming platforms such as Spotify, Spreaker, iHeartRadio, iTunes, podcast app, any podcast streaming
Google
app.
Play.
Google Play, yes. Please delete this.
Please delete this.
Again, have a happy holiday, and we'll talk to you next
Happy
week.
holiday. What's the Thanksgiving song?
It's not a thing.
What are you?
What?
12?
I
Well, you
don't
put your
know,
middle
man.
finger
Is
up.
it a Thanksgiving
know.
song?
I'm thankful for everything now. I'm thankful for everything now. I'm thankful for everything now.
I'm really full